That's great. I think it's kind of one of the bigger things, and creativity and artistry, I think, are like two different things, right? I think like there's craft, creativity, and then artistry kind of comes after that, right? But the creativity is like what drives us and what we have to do because in a lot of ways, there's very few people in restaurants that are doing things the way we are. And like the glass crusher thing, like Silo in London was a big influence for us. They were at the same time trying to work on how to do this too with the glass. I was really inspired by that. We had an opportunity with like Runar, like you said, they were working on their kind of sustainable pitch for their brand. Hey, do you want to help us fund this project a little bit? Can we go in on this? And we were able to do something. And the same thing for me is I was talking about compost bins the other day in a restaurant.
Hmm.
And there's like two ways to look at it. You could get a compost bin, and now that just becomes a replacement for a trash bin. You just keep filling it up, right? And then that goes out. But to us, the compost bin is like, how do we not fill it up? So it becomes this place we can look into and say, oh, well, that stem, like, that's still edible. Like, let's figure
Yeah.
out a creative way to do something with that. Like, we should be creating products with this, and we shouldn't be looking at it as waste, right? It's just an ingredient. We talked about this with our staff training the other day. Like we have a dish with some fennel on it, and they're like, "Oh, the fennel fronds, the fennel bulb, the fennel stem," and I'm like, "We would waste the stems," and I'm like, "Stop talking about it like that. It has the same value as a whole
Hmm.
product. It's just fennel, right? Like we don't need to say like, oh, the trim from it. It's not the trim. It's still the fennel. It's still the one thing. So there's always this force of creativity, especially going in the season we're in now, which we call our cellar larder season at the restaurants, the winter. It's basically just root vegetables, hardy greens, and then everything we pickled, fermented, dried from the summer through spring and into early fall for this year have to kind of bring that excitement to our dishes. So the team's always thinking like, okay, well, blueberries are awesome this year. How are we going to preserve some blueberries, bring that great flavor to this winter menu that's going to be pretty the farm list is going to shrink and shrink and shrink. So you're always that's the beauty of kind of looking at being a more sustainable or responsible restaurant is creativity is your friend. It's like you're going to try things, you're going to fail. That's where the fuck around and find out comes from is like, will this work? I don't know. Give it a shot. If it doesn't, no big deal because it was going to go in the trash anyway, right? And there's probably a little bit of light in that failure that we can build on and make something else and improve on.
Yeah.
So there's always a good lesson in the mistake.